What's going on, my tapped out auto fam? Well, I already said this in one bit in one of the overheard sites and stuff like that, but I don't want to cause drama on those people's overheard sites. Yes, I know, I need a haircut. Anyways, every time I go to the damn hairstyling place, guys, to get my hair cut, they're closed. I don't want to go that place there by Walmart and stuff like that because I went there a couple times, even took my granddaughter there. Mm-mm. So yeah, every time I go to the place that's next door to Pizza Plus, they're closed. Drive down the road and stuff like that. The other one that's by the gas station right there at the red light or the light, closed. Huh. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is, guys, quit letting these mechanics screw you over. All right. So I felt bad a little bit. So I doubled and triple checked. So the story again was this lady broke down at her job, and I started, talking to her and stuff, mechanic, trying to drum up some business. And she told me, I didn't say anything. She told me that she paid $200 to have a mechanic shop put in a brand new alternator on her truck. Now, it's a 2002 to 2004 Chevy Trailblazer, as far as what I can see. It might be an '06, '07, but I don't think it was that new. But she said that she just paid $200 to have a brand new alternator put on her truck. Now, I put on several of them alternators, guys, and I get a discount being a mechanic, being an auto shop. And I know that them alternators cost $200. Well, right at $200. It's like 15, $20 shy, depending on which one you get. Now, you can get a cheap junk, no warranty one for like 130, it's like 150 out the door. But I mean, you got to have a warranty on your part. I mean, if it's your vehicle and you want to risk a biscuit, then yeah. But when you run a shop and you got to put that on a customer's car, you don't want to eat that $150 if that alternator doesn't work. It doesn't have a warranty. So the one that does have a 3-year warranty or a 2-year warranty is $170 something dollars. I think it's $174. The cheapest one I could find for that truck, and it was at AutoZone. And tax and everything, you're looking right at $200. So I messaged, put it on this over her site. And the lady or the guy and stuff that runs this auto mechanic shop was like, well, I can't give my customers discounts and blah, 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 blah. And then everybody is just like, oh, yeah, I can. So you telling me that the part costs $200? Those alternators ain't bad. He runs a big ass shop. So you have to think he's at least got to be charging $100 an hour. Got to be. Anything less than that, yeah, no. So he's got to be charging $100 an hour, especially if that shop. I mean, at least 130 if he's got an employee. So $100 an hour. Probably going to take an hour to replace that alternator. They're not bad. They're right there on time. They really ain't bad. So in a reality shop like mine, somewhere around $300, parts and labor. So you telling me that this guy gave you $100 discount for putting a brand new alternator on your truck at a mechanic shop? Tell you what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense. And I've been seeing this a lot around here. Now, I talked to a couple of people and stuff like that, and they're saying that these guys are getting these auto parts through Amazon, having them overnighted. Guys, if that's the case, y'all don't want to be doing that. Now, don't mind you, I love some Amazon parts. I bought a set of wheel bearings off of Amazon one time. You can bounce that. I mean, great. But mechanic shop perspective, if the mechanic shop is buying the parts and they're buying them from Amazon, That just seems like a disaster waiting to happen. Being a mechanic shop, if the mechanic shop buys the parts, then the mechanic has to replace that part like right then. When you do that through Amazon, if a part breaks like that, either being a mechanic shop, either you have to overnight the exact same part and put that on your car, then you have to send the one that was defective back and wait for the refund for that. And if the company doesn't refund you, they only exchange the part, then you're going to have an extra part and lost the money for a car that you're probably never going to fix that part for a very long time. Now, I've seen a lot of mechanic shops do that, but they don't last very long at all. So guys, I'm going to tell you that there is 2 mechanic shops here in Manton that does this. The other mechanic shop actually puts used parts on vehicles and charges you for new ones. I've actually seen this myself on a vehicle, couple of vehicles. And I'm not going to blast the shops out there and stuff like that, because here in Michigan it's illegal, or at least that's what I was told. But I'm just saying, guys, be smart on who works on your car. Okay? Find out how much they're going to charge you, how much they're going to charge you for parts. Ask them what's wrong with your vehicle. Write down that part. Call around. If the part costs $200 and they're only charging you $200 to put it, parts and labor, then there's something fishy going on, okay? Me, I'm retired. I've been doing this for over 30 years. I don't give a damn. Bring me the parts. You go buy the parts, you bring them to me. If they fail, I'll take the part off, I'll hand it to you, you deal with it, all that. If I have to buy the parts, I'm probably going to go through a place like Therabys, just because they're local. I support local businesses. And if something happens with that part, only thing I got to do is go 2 miles into town and exchange it. Yeah. So, just be careful, guys. Like I say, the reason why I took that down was not because I was scared. It was because I don't want to put drama on someone else's overheard site. That's not right. That's why I took it down. Other than that, something screwy going on with that guy. Don't know why. But another thing is, guys, just to close this out, if the car broke down after he put a new alternator in it, he told the lady, "Oh, it's your battery." What was it? Was it the alternator the first time, or was it the battery? Was it the battery the entire time, and you just could have put a $100 battery in it, charged her $20 for putting it in, $120 out the door, and there was nothing wrong with her original alternator, or what? See what I'm saying? Snowballs. So if you want your car done right, come to Tapped Out Auto. I'm just saying, that incident there, I am not personally saying that that was wrong. I am personally saying that the pricing and the diagnosis doesn't make any sense. Because if you put a new alternator on it and the vehicle doesn't start, the battery's dead, then more than likely either you bought a junk alternator off of Amazon for $60, or the battery was junk all along and you misdiagnosed the vehicle. Don't be mad. It doesn't make no sense. So I applaud other mechanics. I'm retired. I've been doing this over 30 years. I just like being here to help people. But people need good mechanics, not ones that's just gonna deport. Later.